Somebody stole the fuzzy from my microphone. Not happy about it. Welcome to Character Select. It's time for another vlog. It is March 8th, I guess, at the time that I'm doing this. Well, it's actually the 6th, but I'm putting this up on the... Shut up, Dave. Everybody understands what you mean. Except me. Anyway, I just wanted to go over a couple of things and give you guys an update on where things stand and what's happening. First of all, if you are one of the frequent viewers, you probably noticed that starting on Monday, 3 videos went up. What the fuck was up with that, man? Then on Tuesday, the same fucking thing happened. What the fuck? It turns out that there's a huge backlog of game recordings. We've been having a lot of fun recording stuff, and unfortunately that means that we've had a big backlog of stuff. For example, Lord of the Rings War in the North, when that went up in January, it started going up in February. We'd recorded that back in October of last year. The Quest for Glory series was recorded at the beginning of January. It started going up at the end of January. Shadow Warrior 2, which just started going up on Monday, Hedra and I started recording that back at the beginning of February. So we've had a lot of backlog in the games that we've been playing, and as a result, we just haven't been... It feels like the stuff that we do today is a month away. So we record it today, it doesn't actually show up on the channel for a week, a month and a half, 2 months sometimes. And it got kind of frustrating. So for now, we're going to 3 videos a day, Monday through Friday, just to see if we can try to clear up some of that backlog. I don't know if that's going to continue. It probably will not, because that is a recording schedule that will drive me permanently insane. So I have other things I want to do with my life, guys. I had a wife. She's really mad at me. She's mad at me because I'm not around all the time. I have a job. It takes a long time to do. I have a cat. Hi. Come here. Daddy's talking to the camera. I have a cat. Say hi. She doesn't like being held. I'll pay for this dearly later. But anyway, so I can't continue that recording schedule indefinitely. So for now, it's going to 3 videos a day for Monday through Friday. It might end up going to 2 videos a day, Sunday to Saturday, but right now it's a thing in progress. We're working on it. The other thing I wanted to talk about is that PAX East starts on March 10th, and I'm going to be there. I've gone to every single PAX East since the beginning, when they started it in 2010. I think it was 2010. It was either 2010 or 2009, but I've gone to them all. Not necessarily because, it's a networking opportunity. I mean, it isn't. It's because it's an amazing show, and I love going there and checking out the stuff and the video games, board games, some of the panels. It's pretty cool stuff. So, gonna be there. Stop buzzing at me, phone. Phenoxo's gonna be there with me on Friday and Sunday. And Kylan and Eleni and Phenoxo are going to be there with me on Sunday. If you happen to see us, come say hi. If you're not going to be there, then rest assured we are scoping out the best possible co-op games, multiplayer games, trying to get a feel for what's coming up that we can do on the channel. How will you be able to recognize us, you may ask? Well, have I got a story for you. We've all got these fabulous Character Select shirts. And I'm going to have to flip this video because I just realized my video's backwards. But they're really cool looking. Look at this shit. Isn't that cool? My wife made them. So, well, she designed them, I guess. She didn't make them. We ordered them from a place online. But there's only 4 of these shirts in existence, and I'm going to be wearing one, and Phenoxo's going to be wearing one, and Eleni's going to be wearing one, and Kylan's going to be wearing one, and that's it. So if you see somebody wearing this shirt, then you know they're from Character Select, and I think that's really cool. I didn't get it so that we would be, visible or not as a marketing thing or anything, but I really wanted a cool shirt. And I also wanted to talk about a couple of other things, not necessarily anything really mind-blowing or earth-shattering or anything like that, but just a couple of things that are coming up on the channel. I always feel like with these vlogs I have an obligation to tell you more about what we're doing, even though you have the opportunity to see that over the next few weeks anyway. I'm not sure what my thought process is behind that. But anyway, coming up in the next few weeks, the stuff that we already have recorded, I should say, things that we already have recorded are Primal. If you don't know what Primal is, it's not Far Cry Primal because I'm not interested in that game. But Third and I are playing an old PS2 game called Primal, which is extremely long and slower kind of open world brawler adventure game. So we're playing through that, and it's a lot of fun. We have some really good conversations and enjoy the game. Other things that we're doing, Kylan, Malhavoc, and I have been playing through an older game on Steam called Satellite Rain because they introduced multiplayer to it. I fucking love Satellite Rain, and I really wanted to play it multiplayer, so we've been playing through that, several recording sessions at this point, and even though the series hasn't gone up yet, it's going to be a long one, but it's really fun to play. So we're really looking forward to that. As you've probably noticed in the last couple of days, Hedra and I are playing Shadow Warrior 2. Space and I are playing Halo Wars 2. A lot of sequels. And coming up in the near future, Matt and I are playing Sniper Elite 4, which was actually really special to me because the first game that I played on the channel with Matt is Sniper Elite 3. So we have the opportunity to play the sequel, and it's basically Sniper Elite 3, but better in every possible way, so there is nothing wrong with it. We had some technical difficulties with the first recording session, which is why it's not as high on the priority list as I would otherwise like to hope. But we are getting that recorded and going through that game and having a really good time with that, so I hope you guys enjoy that too. And then one of the other games that we played that's already started editing but hasn't gone up yet is Sir, You Are Being Hunted, which is also me and Matt. They had a multiplayer to that. Tyler insisted that because it's super British, I have to play it with the British gentleman, so playing it with Matt. And a couple other games that we are doing. Tyler and I played. Well, Tyler played through Super Punch-Out, and we had fun with that. So that'll be going up in the near future. It's mostly like a 3 or 4 episode series. It doesn't last long. And then we were interested in going through Punch-Out Wii, so we're going to try that as well. And we are going to get back to Quest for Glory. We're going to get back to King's Quest because there's still 2 chapters of that to go, plus the epilogue, and we are going to finish that series, I promise you. We both love it. And possibly Sherlock Holmes, but there's a lot of adventure games that we all want to play, so we all want to. There's a lot of adventure games that we both want to play, so my brother has insisted that we play through Police Quest, so I'm going to be a loose cannon cop on the edge, trying to bring in the bad guys, so that'll be fun. Other things worth mentioning, we are going to be getting back to Final Fantasy X in the near future, which is another reason I want to go to the 6 concurrent series at the same time that we've been doing, or that we're doing for now, because I know that otherwise Final Fantasy X is going to be off the channel for more than 3 or 4 months, just because of the rotation that I'm trying to do. So I decided to. We're already back to recording that, and we're having fun with it, but it's going to be coming back soon. So look forward to that. We're going to play through that right to the end, get through the secrets and stuff like that, and get all the bonus content as much as is possible, including the episode-long Blitzball. 30 minutes Blitzball. It's going to suck. And we do have more other games lined up that we are really looking forward to playing. The day that this video comes out, hopefully, we'll be recording Ghost Recon Wildlands. Can't guarantee it. I know that I'm going to be playing it. And I know that Matt's going to be playing it. We're looking for 2 other people to do it with. I think Saven is going to be one of them, but I have to talk him into it, so we'll see. Speaking of Saven, we are coming back to Baldur's Gate. We haven't had the opportunity to do it because the only day that I can record Final Fantasy X is also the only day that I can record Baldur's Gate 2, and Final Fantasy X is the series in progress, so we haven't been able to get back to to Baldur's Gate 2. So we are going to get to that game, I promise you, but once we start that game, it's a long-ass haul to get to the end of that game. For the record, Baldur's Gate took 6 months to finish. That's pretty much every Thursday for 6 months, and that's a long-ass time. That means I can't do anything else on a Thursday. So it's tough, but we are getting back to that. Anyway, there's a bunch of other games that we're going to be playing too. Always on the lookout for more games to play. The game was just released on Steam recently called River City Ransom Underground. If you don't know what River City Ransom is, you are missing out. Underground is also awesome, so it also has 4-player online co-op, so that might be interesting to play. We might play more Pulsar. We're definitely getting back to Factorio because we are going to finish that series. Total War Warhammer. A bunch of us have that game. I'm not entirely sure how that would work in terms of character select or how we would record that, but I haven't even played it yet. It's just been a case where there's been too many other games to play and too many other things to do, but I'm interested in trying that one out. And Golf with Your Friends released a couple new holes, so want to go back to that. Probably get more people involved in that, so it's just a fucking chaos, because, that game is chaos anyway. One game... Okay, I'm going to level with you guys here. One game that I desperately wish that we could do on the channel. My god. Stellaris, however you want to pronounce it. It is a grand strategy game kind of in the style of Crusader Kings 2 or Civ, if Civ was about 4 times more complicated and about 25% as fast. So it's a very slow, plodding, methodical game. You can have up to I think it's 12 people playing online at the same time, and I love the game. Malhavoc loves the game. That's 2. Kanathis loves the game. Kylan would probably love the game. There's a bunch of people that love that game. I think Sonara's into it too. But my god, I have no earthly idea how to actually record that shit. You're talking about hour-long episodes where nothing happens. But I'd really like to do it because I fucking love that game. Oh, and worth mentioning, Solo Saturdays. Haven't had the time to do them. Solo Saturdays, for anybody that's new to the channel, some games just don't work with other people. XCOM 2, as much fun as they are to play, if you bicker and try to devise the best strategy, it ends up being bad. Takes forever. Doesn't work. So, Until Dawn, any kind of horror game, is a lot less frightening when you're with somebody, so you have to play a horror game on its own. Unless you're Malhavoc, in which case, having more people just heightens the hilarity. Solo Saturdays are coming back, I just haven't had the time to actually sit down for an hour and a half, 2-hour-long recording session to do those. But they are coming, I swear. I actually tried to get back to Until Dawn about 3 weeks ago, and I did, and I got 2 recording sessions out of it because they were relatively quick and 30 minutes long, and it didn't record any audio. So I can't just add in the audio, and the worst part is, you can't just go back to a previous save in Until Dawn. I gotta play through the whole game again. Super happy about having to do that. So I need to basically set aside a day, so I can go through Until Dawn making the exact same choices that I made before to get back to the point that I was, and then record it again. So that was frustrating. But Solo Saturdays are coming back. I don't know if I'm going to go back to Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I honestly haven't touched that game in a while because I haven't had the time. And I don't know if... XCOM 2 is definitely coming back. I'm not going to switch over to the Long War. because it's enough of a time investment as it is. And Until Dawn is going to be finished. It's just a matter of actually getting the chance to do it. That's kind of all I really wanted to talk about. We're moving up to 3 videos a day. I'm going to be at PAX, t-shirt, and the series that are in play or that are coming up or that are temporarily on hiatus and we're working on it. Yeah, I guess that's kind of it. Other than that, I just, thank you guys very much for tuning in to watch the crappy YouTube. Thank you guys very much for tuning in to watch the YouTube Let's Play videos that we make. I mean, if you want quality entertainment, there's a lot of choices out there on YouTube land. I like to think that we do some good stuff. I like to think that we have fun and are entertaining. And I think you guys kind of agree, because that's why you're here. So thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. If you didn't like this, sorry, but I do like to, this isn't really an entertainment video, but it's kind of keeping you up to date, so that's what it is. And, yeah. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and maybe I'll see you at PAX.